Hi guys, in today's video you're gonna learn about how to purchase a domain and hosting from HostGator. Let's get started. If you're watching this video on YouTube, scroll down, click the first link in the description. You'll be redirected to this page. Before we continue, let us understand what is a domain and hosting. A domain is nothing but a name for your website. Example, Amazon.com, Flipkart.com and etc. Earlier times, the website were called with the IP address as 192.168.111 etc. But technology has made it simple with the help of words. Now, let's see what is hosting. A hosting is a house or a place where your website lives. It is a place where your website lives and stores its belongings. The belonging means the pages which you create, like home page, contact page or any other description whichever you give. These things will be stored in hosting. And we have shortlisted the best hosting service providers from the internet, and they are listed here. We have shortlisted them based on the packages, the prices and the customer support. HostGator provides 3 or 6 month and 1 year plus packages. They have the best customer support system. Their support system is 24 hours a day, and no matter you have a small doubt or a big doubt, they will clarify you in a very polite manner. And the services are based on the text message as well as the call system. You will have a toll-free number in their website and you can call them to clarify your doubts. Now the next one is Hostinger. Their support system is based on email. You cannot call them. And their packages starts from 1 year plus packages, and they don't provide you monthly packages. If you're going to buy domain and hosting for more than 1 year, you can prefer Hostinger. And the same is for Bluehost also. They also provide you 1 year plus packages. I have also made videos for other service providers such as HostGator, Hostinger and Bluehost. Since this video is only about HostGator, go to the HostGator icon and click on it. You will be redirected to this area, and this is the same video which you are watching right now. Follow the same steps as mentioned in this video. Click Visit Site. Now you will be redirected to the HostGator website. Don't skip any steps, follow the same steps as mentioned in this video. So now in this HostGator website, scroll down and you will see this area, Shared Hosting. Now click Get Started. You will be redirected to this page. If you see, you will find these options: Starter, Hatchling, Baby and Business. And above here you can see 2 nations, India and USA. Click India if you are Indian. And now I'll explain you what are these types. The first 2 types are Starter and Hatchling. They both belong to the same category. They provide single domain, and the difference are they provide 5 email accounts for Starter and unlimited email accounts for Hatchling, and 100 GB data transfer, and here unlimited transfer. Now let us see what is Baby and Business plan. So the Baby and Business plan, they provide you unlimited domains. You can have n number of domains in one hosting. Let's say if you are a digital marketer and you're going to create n number of websites for your friends or customers, you can buy these packages such as Baby or Business, and you can add multiple domains in one hosting. Here we are going to go for Starter package only. Click Buy Now in Starter. Uncheck all these. I'll show you how to add this during plugins. Click Continue. Now in Create a New Domain, type your domain name. Click Next. You will be redirected to this page. Here if you see, you will find all the options available for a website such as .com, .in, .co.in. But here for me .com is not available, but I have .in, .co.in and others. Just scroll down and see the options with the price for it. I'm gonna select .in. .in means India. So click Add to Cart and now click Checkout. In this page, you will see the price as for the domain and hosting. Uncheck these boxes. By default, you will have a domain for 1 year. Please select 1 year only. And for the hosting, the minimum package is 1 month and it follows by 3, 6 and 1 year. Please go for 6 months at least. See, when you're purchasing the website for the first time, you will have a special discount. Don't waste it for 3 months or 1 month. Even if it's for a trial or even if it's for a learning purpose, please go for 6 months only. But here in this video I will be selecting 1 month because I am making this video just to show you how to purchase domain and hosting. So I don't need 3 month or 6 month, but you guys please go for 6 month package only. Now once you select this, you will see the price change on the top right. Now to alter this, remove this option of Google Workspace. I'll show you how to do it later. Now click continue. Now you will be redirected to this page. If you are first time logging to the HostGator account, please create a HostGator account, or if you are existing user, log in here. Now type in your full name, phone number, email address and password, and then click create account. Now here I already have an account, so I'm going to use my existing account, and make sure you check these boxes. Click login. You will be redirected to the payment page. Here make sure you have selected the first option of net banking debit card. You can also opt for other payments if it's valid for you. I'm going to select UPI payment, so I'm going to click this option and click pay now. Now you will be redirected to the payment options. Here you can see all number of options like net banking, scan and pay and UPI. I'm going to click UPI. And now under Google Pay, you can either type your UPI ID or else you can click generate QR. I'm going to scan this and pay it. So once done, you will be redirected to this page. It shows thank you, your payment was successful, and you can also see your email ID at bottom. Now click my account on the top right corner. You will be redirected to the HostGator dashboard. These steps are very important, so please watch it carefully. This is the HostGator dashboard. Go to manage orders and click the first option, list search orders. Now this will take you to another page which shows what are the website and hosting you have purchased. Now here if you see, it shows my domain and hosting. The first option, which is the domain name, it shows here domain registration. And below this you can see hosting. For me it shows multi-domain hosting, but for you it will show single Linux hosting. If it shows single Linux hosting, then what you have done is correct. Now click this option near hosting. Now you will be redirected to another HostGator dashboard. So in this, you have to scroll down below and you have to click admin details. Here you can see domain Linux hosting. For me it shows multi-domain Linux, for you it will show single domain Linux hosting. Now click admin details here and you will see a username and password for your cPanel. cPanel is the control panel, and this is the place where you can add or delete whatever the documents or file manager you need. So first click change password. Make sure you create a very strong password, and you should also follow the guidelines which they have given here. Those guidelines are mentioned on the right side. Now click change password. Once your password is created, go back to the admin details again, click on it, and now you have your username and password here. So above this you can find a URL for a cPanel. Click this URL here, click on it, and you will be redirected to the cPanel. To log in here, use your username and password which you just created now. Once done, click login. So now this is your cPanel. cPanel is control panel, and this is the place where you control your website. So here we are going to install WordPress. WordPress is the platform where you are going to design your website. Till now you have purchased a domain and hosting. Now it's time to create and design your own website. That is done with the help of WordPress. So under this option, click WordPress. Go to install, click custom install. Now scroll down. Don't change any of the options here. The only thing you have to change is your username, password and the admin email. Remember guys, till now the username and password which you created earlier, that is for cPanel, and this one is for WordPress. To log in your WordPress, you have to use this username and password only. Now make sure you don't forget this, and this will also send an email to your account that whatever the username and password you give, that will be redirected to your email ID. If you forget, you can go to your email ID and you can check there also. Now in admin email, you have to give the email ID which you have created from the Gmail account. So once done, cross check whether all things are correct and then scroll down. Scroll down to the very end part and don't select any of these. I will tell you how to do it later. Now click install. And now your WordPress will start installing. Once it is done, that's it guys. The entire steps is over. Now it is your time to start designing your website from WordPress. To do so, in this if you see, there are two options. The first option is your domain name. If you click this, you will be redirected to your website. So in the beginning, if you see, your website will look like this. This is the default website which service providers will provide you once you purchase it. And from this part, you have to create and design your website based on your creativity level. For example, I will show you one of my website which I have created. It's vrarchstudio.com. Earlier the website was like this and now it is like this. I'm going to teach you how to create a website based on your niche. Either it's a fitness or a construction or yoga, etc. Follow my upcoming videos. If it's YouTube, subscribe it or visit my website digibob.in and you will find all the videos uploaded there. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.